This is quite good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Alright,
Well-
you turn into a fucking graveyard worker.
Yes.
Alright, I'll be right
Why are
back.
you
I'm gonna
thanking
go
me?
rock
It's
this.
not like, oh my god, why can't you I just fucking thank you for me. Why do the anime characters don't fucking act like humans? I made them for you. It's not like I made them for you or yeah, you made them for fucking everyone, and I just
I'm thanking you, bitch. Just say you're
right,
welcome.
you know. I thought you technically did say already. I said, well, maybe. It's not like I like you or anything. Oh, but not for you, dummy. I fucking hate the tsundere trope.
Baka.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places the teacups in front of each of us, setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I suppose it does. Just don't get too intimidated yourself. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Insulted, Yuri looks away in shame. I mean, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles upon me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Only fools are afraid of questions. Sometimes something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, I'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I find myself quite surprised. How come you've decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader in the debate club last year? Oh my god, genius idea, debate club, but it's all on Twitter. Well, you know,
Twitter.
to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how you prepare for events. I'd much rather take my time personally enjoying and making something special out of it. And it encourages others to get the literature, and then I'm fulfilling my dream. Oh boy, Monica sure is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when that something doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals and that much more important. I'm confident that we can all grow this club before we graduate. Isn't that right, everyone? Oh boy, it sure is. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. A sentence that didn't need to be here because we just saw it happen. Such different girls are all interested in the same goal. Reading.
That fucking smoke.
Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining.
Your harem has started.
Hold up. What was that?
Your harem has started.
I think I'd call it a graveyard instead. So,
Holy fuck.
Jamise, what kind of things do you like to read? If I say manga, I swear to God. Considering the past few years, manga, of fucking course. I mean, the game knows its target audience too damn well. I know I'm being hypocritical here because I have read.
Yeah,
manga.
we literally just went over the One Piece thing, huh?
Yes, exactly.
It's starting to bite you in the ass a little bit, isn't it?
I'm not proud of my. I look, all right. I like I like anime. I like manga, but you know what else I like? Bashing people who enjoy those things. It's very hypocritical. Natsuki head. Natsuki gives me head in sudden perk. It looks like she wants to say. Well, yeah, that's what happened. Did you not read?
No.
I can assure you that's what the text said. We don't need to go back and check.
Okay.
It looks like she. It looks like that. Got it. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's ass smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy world. Wait. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is really amazing to me. You can tell good stories. Such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her readings. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up when she finds comfort in the warmth of books and not folks. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. What was that?
Huh?
I thought you said something.
Mm-mm.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for? Gosh, gee, gee, I wonder if that'll be relevant.
Foreshadowing.
God, what? What? Foreshadowing? No, in this game, no. No way.
You mean
What?
Kermit the Frog?
What? Anyway, reading horror foreshadowing? No way. I read a horror book once. It desperately grasps something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yeah, I read a horror manga. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. That's sexist. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Relatable. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes start over me for it. Never mind. Just say it's scary, okay? Just admit you're a bitch. I do it too, and I'm a man. That's right. You usually don't. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Oh. What gives you that idea?
Hulu.
You left a piece of scrap. Oh, yeah. Of course, it's fucking secret. It was a little poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." Give it back to me. Fine.
Hulu.
Your cupcake. Oh, it's your cupcake spoon. Yeah, Natsuki's such an uwu character. Everything you do is just as cute. Sorry. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri slides up behind Natsuki and pulls her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. You're right, you're not. You're a bitch. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I just think it's not. Poetry's easy. Why don't you share them sometime? No. I don't want to. You wouldn't. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I get how Natsuki feels. Sharing that kind of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing.
Okay,
let's
take a tea break for a second.
Okay, tea break. What's up?
Which one of these is gonna sound like they're smoking fucking 30 packs of cigarettes a day?
That would be me.
Fair.
So you're gonna start fucking talking like this?
If another character appears,
Okay, fair enough.
which I'm pretty confident doesn't happen.
I think it does for like
If you
3 lines, if I remember correct.
If you would like to change a girl's voice to chronic smoker, I'd be happy to oblige. Do we want to make Yuri chronic smoker instead of depressed girl?
If we make any of them chronic smoker, I think it would be the one that is secretly into, like, psychological horror.
So Yuri.
Oh god.
I don't remember their names.
I thought you were the fucking fan. You should know him.
Bruh! I was... My Steam queue is so fucked!
What is yours? How fucked is
I was like, oh, this game doesn't seem that bad, and then I scroll down to read the comments, and there's a GIF!
You gotta be willing to open your eyes.
Morty!
Expose your abilities and start showing reaches your heart.
Morty!
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Oh, that's too scary, Mrs. Monica. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. I'm sure you did, Mickey Mouse.
We all sit in silence for a moment because we're too much of a bitch to read each other's poems, even though we're in the fucking literature club.
Please tell me somebody clicked on that link and saw the GIF.
No.
No, I have to look. Kaiju Princess.
I
Alright.
went to scroll down
Oh,
and look
Kaiju
at the
Princess,
comments.
yeah.
Alright, this Kaiju Princess. Where's the damn... This GIF?
What? I don't know, I can't see your screen.
Oh, that's right. Is it an official
It's right above system requirements.
Yes, I see it, and it is getting recorded. So we'll have to be very careful when editing that.
Nah, leave it in.
I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write up... Why do we have to go home? Is the club time over? Then next time we meet, we'll share them all to each other.
Hot dog!
Yeah! Oh yeah, let's do it!
Of course, non-poetry maker Sayuri is up for poetry.
Plus, now we have a new member. I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen our bond. Isn't that right, Jamise?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on there, I detect one more problem. What is it? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining this rancid club, I bluntly come forth with what has been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this wretched abomination you wenches call a club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I don't think I can do a Rick voice, but I don't think I can do a Smoker voice. Jeremiah, give me some sample Smoker voice lines.
Yeah, you gotta just insert like a thick Boston accent with some rasp into it, so you end up with almost a Mike Wazowski. You forgot to fill out your paperwork. So it turns into like, yeah, I've been smoking Newports, hon. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, that's pretty good. I think I can do that. Thank you, good sir. I'm sorry. I thought.
Jamise!
You all. I'm defenseless. No, you're fucking not. You can look at the other. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision? Because just 4 people who want you to join. You can look at the other clubs. Let's be rational here. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful... Wow, what a fucking simp. Right.
Okay, then I've decided then. Honestly, you know, actually, I take that back. You know, it's good for you to get outside, get out of your anime, meet some other bitches, talk to them, write some poetry. It'll be good for you. Yes. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. What, does she fucking suplex me in the process? Hey. You really did scare me there for a moment, Sonny. If you really did came just for cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. Then let's make it official. Welcome to the literature
Looking at free play game.
What?
What?
I'm gonna be real. Yeah.
What?
That's just in that situation. You just gotta leave. He doesn't want
What?
to join.
Oh.
You just leave.
I mean, yeah, you could.
Whatever. Fuck him.
You know, I guess that, I mean, yeah, we haven't even considered other clubs. This one seems pretty good. You're doing poetry, easy. You're reading books, you know, not unpleasant. Bitches.
True.
I think with that, we could have, well, I messed it, okay. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring it next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Jamise, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Dude.
Yeah.
I think you're getting that clock.
Now I'm starting to reflect on my life and wonder maybe I should have joined clubs while I was in school. But then again, it was a small school. I don't know. No, you know what? I learned things on my own. You know what? Regrets
You
are
could have joined the anime club that had 4 people in it.
There is an anime club?
There was
Exactly. Exactly.
Who was in it?
It was more of a cult. Tony Man's kind of right.
It was more of a cult.
Yes.
Who were the
there was a cult.
cultists?
There was an anime club cult. And that was it. They also taught each other Japanese.
Oh boy.
3 people that didn't know Japanese taught each other
It's
Japanese.
hilarious.
El Kringe.
What the fuck are you even doing in anime club? You just fucking watch
They
TV
talk
together?
about the anime they're watching. And then they talk about Japanese. And they would basically, like,
Just do
talk
that-
about the Japanese they learned from the anime they were watching.
Alright. Sounds
Cringe.
delightful. Alright. Hey, Jamise, since we're here already, do you want to walk home together? That's right,
No.
Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed for school clubs. Sure, I might as well. It impedes me not. With that, the two of you depart from the clubroom, making your way home. The whole way my mind wanders betwixt the 4 girls. Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I need to make sure my circumstances are good fortune with me, and with that, it's time to. Yes, time to write a poem. Bring in a
Okay,
home.
forewarning you now, the words that you pick
Don't fucking matter.
affect which girl you get closer to.
Bro, they're all gonna fucking die. It doesn't matter.